Hi everyone, it's Laurel here. Welcome to day number 10. Wow, 10 days already of my featured artist series, and it's day number 10 of my 31-day challenge. So today I have a real rock star for you, and what I'm going to try and do is emulate some things that she has taught me. And I'm going to talk about her for a little bit to begin with because I cannot sing her praises enough. So without much further ado, today's featured artist is Jennifer McGuire. If you're not familiar with Jennifer, I do encourage you very much and very quickly to go out and check out her blog. I'll have the address below. But Jennifer is a designer for hero arts. She's also teaches classes in her nearby her home in Cincinnati, Ohio, at a couple of art stores. You can see her at CHA, I'm sure. She has been involved with Ranger U, taking those classes, and she is nothing short of wonderful, guys. Not only has she taught me many techniques, because she is a garden girl over at 2peasinabucket.com. She had a wonderful series over there, which I believe you can still go over and check out, called Thinking Inking, and I believe that there's also a holiday series for that same thing. Jennifer taught me so much. She taught me the wonders of distress ink and how to really use them in different ways. She taught me all about pearl and how to use liquid pearls to add embellishments to things. She is super talented, and so what I'm going to share with you today, and I'm just going to move this out of the way, is one of my favorite techniques that Jennifer ever taught me. And this is just the clear embossed resist, but we're going to put a spin on it. So what I have here is, this is just a tag that I cut from the Tim Holtz number 8 label die, and I just cut it out of a manila file folder. And then I have a stamp set. This happens to be from Stampin' Up, but it's the Punch Potpourri, and I'm going to use a couple of images from that set, and I'm just going to emboss it, clear emboss it onto this tag. So hold on just a moment and I'll get that going. Okay, so I have my Versamark pad, and all I'm going to do is pick up one of these cling mount stamps, and it's a new set, so it doesn't want to mount. There we go. Oh, mercy. Kind of fumbling through this, but I'm just going to get the image on there. Hopefully, you know, it's really hard to see. And then we'll put some flowers. Wow, it's a new Versamark, and it's also a new stamp. So all I'm doing is I'm just stamping around the tag with this trio flower. And then I'm just going to, I keep my clear and my white embossing powder in little tubs like this. I just find it's really easier. It's easier for me, and I keep a spoon in there when I'm doing these embossing projects, because you always need your hands. So this is clear powder. So it's probably a little difficult to see, but I'm going to heat set it really quickly. And continue on. So you don't have to listen to my loud heat gun. I'm going to cut the video back. Okay guys, so we have our tag and we have the clear embossing on it. I'm going to try and get the shadow. And the next step to the Distress Resist, Emboss Resist, Clear Emboss Resist. And I know my mat doesn't look clean, but it actually is you're going to take your favorite colors of Distress ink and you're just going to swipe them right down on your mat. So this is Dried Marigold. And then I have Peeled Paint. Peeled Paint was one of the first colors of Distress ink that I just had to have, and I blame Jennifer entirely. She was using Peeled Paint and Broken China together on a project, and I thought it was so fabulous. I had to go out and find it. So she was the first person that I ever really learned about Distress ink about, not even Tim Holtz. I think she's the first person that I ever knew about a Tim Holtz from. I've been watching her for many years. So after you have your colors down, and it's hard to see again because of the camera, but up here I have, you know, the peach, the green, the orange, and then I have some Stormy Sky over here. You're going to take your mist bottle. I use a mini mister, but you can use any kind of spray bottle, and you're going to generously spray that ink. And what's fun to do is you can emboss a bunch of tags, you know, with different images, and then you're just going to have a stack, because, you know, obviously there's more ink here than I'm probably going to use on one tag. But then it's just a matter of taking that tag and literally dipping it into the ink. It's really cool when it blends, when you might get, you know, and this number 8 tag is so nice and big that you can get a lot of different colors in different areas. And, you know, if it goes muddy, that's okay, because you can just re-dip until you get the effect that you like. And you can let this air dry if you want, but I'm impatient and I want to see how it comes out, so I'm just going to bring my heat gun over. And this is taking a little longer than I thought it would, but you want to make sure that it's really dry, but not too dry. And if it's not colorful enough for you, like, granted, my lighting's horrible as always, and I'm just showing you an example, but I would probably dip it in some other colors to get more of a watercolored effect. So that was one of the techniques that Jennifer taught me, you know, and I'll show you a tag that I did using that very technique. You can see it's just embossed. I have some similar colors on the tag that I just did, but this was my favorite tag that I ever made for the longest time. So thank you so much, Jennifer. You are just a wonderful inspiration to me. I always love seeing your projects. She makes some of the most beautiful cards, guys. And she gives back. She does a card drive for kids, for you know, children who are affected with, you know, difficult diseases. She sends the cards to the families and to the children, and she's just a warm and caring and, you know, just, she's a wonderful spirit. She really is, and you really need to go and check her out. Check her out at twopeasinabucket.com. Check her out on her blog. She's always posting. She's on Twitter, and she's always tweeting. She has a lovely family, and I can't thank you enough for everything that you've shown me, Jennifer. So, today's featured artist is Jennifer McGuire, and I will put the link below. So thanks for joining me, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow with Day 11's featured artist. Bye.